What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm over here in San Diego today, and I'm at one of the cheapest gas stations that I personally know of, San Diego Fuel. And they're typically a little bit cheaper than Costco even. So I usually fill up here on the way into San Diego. So it was about $80 to fill up my car here. And I wanted to kind of showcase a couple different things. See, the U.S. is actually the #1 producer in crude oil, but because of these tensions going on the other side of the globe, and the futures price of oil on the futures market being elevated, we're experiencing massive run-ups in gas prices, right? Which is kind of weird because we're the #1 producer in crude oil and refined crude oil and gasoline. So right here, I want to show you, premium gas is sitting at about $6.09 for cash, $5.69. What's interesting is across the street at Chevron, we're sitting at $1 more almost $1 more. So Chevron right across the street is $1 more for gas. Now look at the diesel price over there. The diesel price is about $7.83. Now, that's kind of expensive, even for California prices. I know people are going to say, oh man, you got to move out from California. I love California, guys. It's like 70 degrees right now, and there's just a handful of clouds in the sky. I love living out here. So what I want to highlight is right now in Tijuana, the gas prices are cheaper for regular gas and diesel fuel comparatively to the United States. And the reason that is because in these times of economic uncertainty and global tensions with gas prices, the Mexican government will take money out of the fiscal budget to subsidize regular gas and diesel fuel to stabilize the economy, to keep the fluctuations in the economy less apparent, right? So the reason this is happening is, for one, let this guy come in here. So the reason this is happening is the Mexican government has stepped in and subsidized regular gas and diesel fuel. Now, what are the prices? Well, you're looking at a little bit over $5 a gallon, which is what, 70 cents, 80 cents cheaper here, but $1.30 cheaper from across the street at Chevron. And, depending on how big your gas tank is, I mean, you guys do the math. If you got a 30 gallon tank, you're looking at, 30 bucks plus. If you go across the street at Chevron here, you're looking still at like 26, 27 bucks. So let's take that a step further. What's diesel going for? Diesel's under $5 or under $6 a gallon. Chevron across the street is $7.83 for a gallon of diesel fuel. So you guys can do the math on that. That's almost $40 if you have a 30-gallon tank. Like if you have a 30-gallon big truck tank. And that's why this gas station here stays so busy, because this is, like I said, this is the cheapest gas station I've found in San Diego. All right. So, and there's people still filling up over here at Chevron too. So they're paying, I guess they have, a lot of times people get a gas credit card or something like that. So they'll fill up over there instead of here, and they'll put it on credit. They'll end up paying interest on their gasoline, which could kind of put in perspective what the global economy is. But as you see, this gas station is pretty crowded here. And then you got over there, you got still people filling up at the pumps. So I wanted to talk about this because typically in a normal economy, the Mexican gas, even for regular and diesel, would still be a little higher than San Diego. But since we are in this conflict in the Middle East, it doesn't matter that the United States is the #1 producer in crude oil and refined gasoline. Our gasoline prices are affected by the futures market, the oil futures. And unfortunately, given the fact that oil futures have been rising exponentially recently, the U.S. has been a victim to higher gas prices at the pump. So I want you guys to let me know, drop it in the comments, where are you located and how much are you paying for gas? Now, the only other hack I know for gas in Southern California, other than this geo arbitrage thing in Tijuana with the subsidies on the gas pumps in Mexico, is filling up at the near the casinos in California. If you guys are out near like Palm Springs, Desert Hot Springs, the Coachella Valley area, you can go to some of the casinos. Like there's one, I think it's Morongo, that's off that main road going into Palm Springs. Right there, they have a gas station in the on the casino property, so you don't pay tax on the gas. So it's a little bit cheaper, but it's not $1.30 cheaper, I don't think. If you guys have filled up over there, let me know, because the gasoline here, they tax the gasoline here to fix the highways in the United States. Okay. So that's why you're getting taxes here. The Mexican government steps in and subsidizes regular gas and diesel. The United States does not subsidize gas prices, okay? They don't care. If the futures market is running higher on oil, crude, and those type things are elevated, you're gonna see gas prices at the pump accelerate, and that's the current price of gas. I mean, $7.83 for diesel, $6.27 for regular, $6.87 for premium, and over here it's a little over $6 for premium, $5.69 for regular, and it's 10 cents higher if you buy with a credit card or debit card. So I don't know. That's all I got. I wanted to let you guys know about that. So that's why people will sometimes even go down to Tijuana just to get gas, a lot of times, because they're saving. If you got a big truck, you're saving, $40, $50 on gas prices. All right, catch you guys later. Take care.